if you're new to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and punch that bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any new content, which is usually on Wednesdays. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey YouTube, it's who the heck am I? Oh yeah, it's motomattman. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I know who I am, but it's been like over 3 weeks since the last time I posted a video. I've been out a couple of times on the bike here in the last week or so, but here's what happened. The weather absolutely positively sucked. I mean, we had like 3 days of sleet and snow and all kinds of nonsense. Then it warmed up a little bit, but the driveway, once it melted, was like a slush box. And then it rained, and then it snowed again. But today's a beautiful 81 degrees. And I'll tell you what happened. Here's what happened. I mean, I was really like antsy about what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to get a video out. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? 3 years and I haven't missed putting out a video. What am I going to do? And then I just wasn't able to. And then it was like, you know, after Wednesday passed by, it was like, hey, the frickin' world didn't stop rotating. It didn't come to an end. Oh my God. And so I kind of decided, you know, I'm gonna take a little break. And I don't know what day this video is gonna come out. Today is a Wednesday, so it's officially been 3 weeks since I've released a video. So, I mean, I might get it out tomorrow. But the other thing that's happened is things really ramped up with the softball stuff. And, you know, I had said before, my oldest daughter plays travel softball, and now my youngest daughter now plays. But she's also playing for the local rec team. So there's literally something every day, because we've started playing scrimmages. My youngest daughter actually had a tournament. They got canceled because of the rain, but not till we had driven halfway of the 2-hour drive, and then found out, oh, no, we're going to pull out. It actually didn't get canceled. Her coach pulled us out because it was going to be a cluster. Pulled us out on Sunday or Saturday because they canceled Sunday because there was supposed to be more rain on Sunday. So they canceled Sunday, and they were going to turn it into a 1-day single elimination deal. And he's like, look, we're not going to drive all the way out there to possibly play in just one game. And the problem is that my youngest daughter is just 8U. So with her being just 8U, it seems that the teams are either really, really good, or they're just a tick above being a rec team. And the teams that we were supposed to play had actually already competed in 10U tournaments where the kids were actually pitching. So they pulled out. But you know, my oldest daughter has the first tournament of the summer season coming up this weekend. So I mean, things have been really insane. Something every day. So anyway, it's a big old barn. A nice big old barn. But anyway, things have been really crazy. So I decided I'd take a little short break. Hope all of y'all are doing good. We mowed quite a few times. Some of these yard lawns look pretty decent. Ours is a mess because of it's so big, it's not something you can go out there and get done in 15 minutes. And with the rain and whatnot, you know, it's just growing like crazy. So there's like massive piles of clippings. Okay, he's telling me to go on. But you know, massive piles of clippings. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know if it'll ever get fixed for this year, but you know, kind of like this yard right there, where there's like a lot of, you see all the brown clippings. That's kind of what mine looks like. Kind of sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? You know, China Joe. The golf course. Hey dude, it's Wednesday. You're not supposed to wear your tiger red on Wednesday. You wear that on Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Anyway, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go right. But anywho, hope you guys have had some good weather and been able to get out on two. Like I said, it's a pretty sweet day today. I've been fiddling around working on my pickup and our Jeep Grand Cherokee, trying to get something else going. But that's the other thing, it's been taking up a lot of time. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot, like I'd said in the last few videos, a lot to look forward to. I've seen some advertisements for some bike nights, not at like Quaker Steak and Lube and whatnot, but at like different Harley dealers where they're looking at starting up their bike nights. June the 2nd, our mask mandate goes away, so I'm sure that has something to do with getting the bike night deal up and going. That'll be nice. Take the Sporty to the Harley ones. That's goofy as hell. I'm sorry. I'll get back to that in a second, but I'm not going to take the Honda to the Harley dealer, so I have to take the Sporty. But what was goofy is these people that take like old Monte Carlos, and I don't mean like really, really old. I mean like, you know, late 70s Monte Carlos when they were big and rear wheel drive, taking them and actually lifting them up enough that you can put a 22-inch wheel on it. It looks ridiculous. It's like a freaking Matchbox car. I don't get it. If you want to lift something, buy a pickup truck or a Jeep. And I'm even seeing some sweet looking Suburbans and Broncos and Blazers lifted. But you don't lift a rear wheel drive car. It's just flat out goofy. I mean, you don't lift a rear wheel drive car unless of course what you're doing is you're taking the car and taking the body and putting it on like a Bronco or a Blazer chassis. I've seen some Camaros mainly that was the case. Those are kind of goofy too in their own way. But anyway, the other thing that it is, now that the weather's warming up, it becomes road construction season. Yep, and I was going to turn there, but that's where the grooved pavement is, so I'm not taking that route. I absolutely hate riding on grooved pavement. Just like not a big fan of the grates on a bridge. But yeah, road construction season. And you know, one of the great things about our road construction season is you'll have detours where they'll close the road. Or we came across where they closed an off-ramp and had a detour. Now, first of all, Ohio is bad about having a detour and a sign saying detour and having you go straight ahead or turn right or whatever. But then there's not another sign telling you where the hell to go after that. Ohio's really good about that. But I absolutely love it when the state of Ohio, ODOT, starts doing road construction and they don't communicate with the local municipality, and they detour you onto a road that a quarter of a mile down the road is now closed for a detour because Ohio didn't communicate with whatever, let's say Akron, and so the detour goes onto a road that's closed. Smart. But yeah, that's a big thing here with the road construction and whatnot. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just riding. I mean, I know where I'm headed. I don't know. I mean, I know what direction I'm going in, but I don't know where I'm headed to. I know I'm headed to Chardon, but I don't know what I'm doing once I get there. I'm just riding. So, what have y'all been up to? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Anybody get a new bike that I didn't see? Because I'll be perfectly honest with you, when I took these 3 weeks, I just took 3 weeks. I mean, I haven't really been on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or anything. I just like full on shut the brain down off of all social media platforms. And I think it was kind of energizing. I mean, I didn't even think about what I was going to do for the first video. I just decided I'm going for a ride today, and I'm going to turn on the GoPro, and what we get's what we get. You know, so it's not like I took a break trying to figure out what direction to go or anything like that. It was just an accidental break that I then turned into a longer break. Oh, but back to the stuff opening up. Yeah, the mask mandate goes away June the 2nd. So things are going to start opening up more back to normal. Hopefully it stays that way. And hopefully we're not, you know, jumping the gun or anything. And then, you know, because the thing that I'll hate the most is if we hurry up and open things back up, which I think most people agree we need to go ahead and open stuff up. Oh, that looks like an interesting road. But we need to open stuff back up, but I really don't want to open stuff back up only to then all of a sudden have to close it back down, or the governor decide to close it back down. What road do we have here? This must not be my road. You know what? Let's take this road. We've never taken this road. I don't think. Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, I think we have. I think rather recently, actually. Hey, guess what, guys? I remember to turn off my damn blinker. Yeah, we went this way. I just didn't pay attention to the roadside. Because there's that horse place that's for sale. Oh well. Might have been distracted by Madonna in my ear, singing Borderline. Probably not, but I'll blame it on Madonna. I mean, she likes publicity, bad, good, or indifferent. So, whatever. A bunch of old tractors sitting up there looking like they've become just parts tractors. Yeah, something for those of you that live in the city, don't live in the country. If you're riding around, I mean, I'm sure there are times you take a ride out in the country and you see a farm with a whole bunch of tractors just lined up and they look like they're just rusting into the ground. Well, that's exactly what they're doing, but they serve a purpose, and here's what the purpose is. There's parts on those tractors. The tractor may have outlived its usefulness, but when you live out in the country and you're doing stuff with your tractor and something breaks, the first thing you do is you go to your parts tractors that are sitting out in your field someplace and look to strip parts off of them. Because you don't want to have to stop what you're doing, drive into town, get the part, possibly have to order it, so it could put you 3, 4, 5 days a week behind on whatever it is you're doing. But if you got a parts tractor, you know what? It may not be the exact part, but we'll figure out how we're going to make it work. We'll rig something up. And that's something that we do. We don't throw away anything. Our wives out here in the country, oh yeah, they're constantly, you got too much junk, you need to get rid of it, you need to get rid of it. And they complain and complain right up until that time where something broke and I was able to go find the part in the garage or the barn or on an old tractor or an old truck sitting out in the field. And then it's like, damn, it's a good thing you got that still sitting around, isn't it? And of course, it's a good thing you still got that sitting around. I told you not to get rid of it. Good thing you listened to me. You can't win no matter which way you go with it. You just can't win. Man, I can't remember a day that felt like this. Man, it's been a long time. What the hell they got going on over there? No clue. Maybe it's a pen to practice showing their pigs. I don't know. Yep, see here we're going to come up on that covered bridge Viking hike trail thing up here. Chardon Country Kennels, boarding and grooming. That's something else we got a lot of around here. There's like kennels and boarding places for your dogs. Chardon Hilltoppers, state champs, 2020 Division III football. They got the high school softball state playoffs going on right now. Chardon has a pretty good team this year. I don't know where they are in the playoffs right now. But they got a pretty good team. They got a nice pitcher. She's not really blowing the ball past people, but she does a really good job of keeping it down in the zone and mixing it inside and outside and inducing a lot of ground balls. Been very, very effective. Come on, come on. Well, I guess we got a green light. Yeehaw. Turn and burn, Maverick, turn and burn. Yeah, I haven't heard anything new about when that's coming out. Side of the firehouse. I don't know what the deal is here in Chardon, but the one thing we're missing, because we're getting a Starbucks, and I think I talked about that here recently. One thing we don't have is we don't have any kind of motorcycle dealership, not even a used one, and it's kind of weird. Oh, no turn on red, dumbass. Yeah, it'd be really nice if we had some kind of dealership here. But we don't have one, and it's kind of weird. And there's not one really close. It's not like one of the other little towns. Well, there is in Middlefield. There is that Honda dealer that I've gone to in one of my previous videos. They're not a great dealership though. Trying to figure out where I'm going next. I need to go to the gas station to get smoky refills and a drink. Well, we'll see what happens. It's just not a bad day for a ride, no matter how you cut it. I'll go up if I have to and then double back. Ah, but I see orange flags up ahead. I wonder what they got going on up here. I think it's a new stop sign. I think that's all it is. Like I said, it's road construction season. Yep, that's what it is. Be prepared to stop. Dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of goofy today. Harder Park. They need to do some work on their fields too. One of the things is your local fields that they use for parks and rec, softball and baseball. Most of those are in really bad shape this year because most of the parks and rec departments didn't have ball last year. So because of that, a lot of the fields are full of grass and everything else because they didn't even prep them, because they shut stuff down before they even got a chance to start playing. Okay, folks, when you get a chance, go. The tractor ain't gonna speed up, it's mowing the ditch. This brick house over here, I love this place. I don't know what I'd do with it, but I just like the look of it. That place right there. Needs some work, but I love it. And that barn that's with it, I think it's really cool. Limited sight distance. Ooh, yeah, they're right. Got up over that hill, and man, I can't see but like 3 feet in front of me. Told you, feeling goofy, silly, whatever. I don't know what the deal is today. Oh my. I got Foreigner in my head now. Well, I don't mean in my head, but in my helmet, playing on the radio from the phone through the Sena. So I got it's urgent. I mean, the song is urgent. Maple Valley Sugar Bush. Road construction ahead. See, I told y'all. Told y'all. Told you. Here we come. 1 lane ahead. Humalot alpacas. I don't see a cow. I don't see any damn alpacas. And another cow and a horse. No alpacas. I wanted to show you all what alpacas were, if there were any. Ow. But no alpacas. I can't show you an alpaca. We got all kinds of crap out here. Yellow Barn Farm, eggs for sale. Riley Farm. I wonder if that's where they grow the auto parts for the stores. Montville. I wonder if we've already passed by the dairy. We're gonna find out. But there's a dairy on this dairy farm on this road, but I think we probably already passed it. Dude riding across the street to talk to his dad, riding across the street on his whatcha-jiggy, on his golf cart to talk to his neighbor on his riding lawnmower. Bump ahead. Okay, we're not gonna bump ahead because we're gonna, oh no, this is, have they, okay, that's all torn up there. Oh, woohoo! If I go this way, I can avoid the graded up, torn up road. There we go. Looky there. This is the road that was all torn up that I said I ain't riding on that graded up road. In the road work. There's the steamrollers. Of course, are they still called steamrollers even though they don't use steam power? I don't know. What the hell do they call those things that flatten out the asphalt? Asphalt roller flattener thingamajiggies? Motorized asphalt flattening roller thingamajigs. Maybe that's what they're called. You know, I mean, if they're not a steamroller, they have probably got some kind of other technical name. Reminds me of the movie Cocktail with the flugel binders. Now, there's a question for you guys. I want to know who knows what a flugel binder is. So if you've stayed this long on the video, put down in the description what a flugel binder is. I want to see how many people know what I'm talking about. I'm surprised I remembered the word flugel binder. I don't know what the deal is, but that's one of them words that just sound fun to say. Flugel binder. Hey, coming up to the gas station so I can get some go-go. Well, I don't need go-go juice. I need go-go juice for me. We need some kind of caffeine. Got to decide if I'm going to get a Monster Energy, not getting a screw cap one this time, but a Monster Energy, or if I'm getting one of those cold Starbucks drinks. And got to get smoky thingy majiggy refills. Parsons Preserve. I love it when the people got the long driveway and makes you wonder what's the end of the driveway. I had a friend that had a really, really long driveway, and he put in this ornate, like, entryway looking thing, okay? And people were always wondering, man, what's down that driveway? He had a 2-bedroom house. 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. I mean, he had a big garage. But just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Little bitty living room. We spent most of our time at his place hanging out in his detached garage. I mean, that's where we'd fiddle around with the bikes, drink beer, throw darts. But everybody wondered what was down that driveway. I mean, his driveway had to be, God, I don't know, 700-800 feet long. And it was twisty, turny, gravel driveway. So you couldn't see anything down the driveway. You know, and it was treed on either side. Then it opened up and he had a good amount of, like, you know, open space, open field, open land, whatever you want to say. But with that long ass driveway, you know, people thought that, you know, this dude's got this big McMansion kind of thing down there or something. You know, and like I said, I mean, he had a big wrought iron gate and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I'll let you guys go for now. I hope you're happy I'm back, and I'll be back, stay back, whatever. If you like what you saw, make sure you click that like and subscribe button, punch that bell so you get notifications when I ever upload any new content, which appears to be important to punch that bell now, since I took the accidental 3-week hiatus. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. If you're able to get out on tube, make sure you keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down. Have an awesome day.